Hey guys, Lindsay Weiss here. I am an 8-star diamond, 3-time elite coach with Beachbody, and I have been reading SUPERLIFE by Darren Aline, the creator of Shakeology. And I just had to share a tip with you from him. He explained how store-bought veggies don't necessarily have the same nutrients as, say, veggies that you would grow in your garden, which was kind of really interesting to me. I wanted to see if I could kind of share a little bit with you about it. And he talks about, of course, let's see, researchers from the Department of Pomology at UC Davis, pre-harvest and post-harvest factors influencing vitamin C content of horticultural crops, measured how various factors, among them the maturity of the fruits and vegetables at the time of picking, affect vitamin C content of produce. While full color may be achieved after harvest, the authors wrote, nutritional quality may not, which I thought was really interesting. Total vitamin C content of red peppers, tomatoes, apricots, peaches, papayas has been shown to be higher when these crops are picked ripe straight from the plant. Of course, that eliminates virtually everything we buy in stores and supermarkets, since all produce that is shipped any distance has to be picked before it's ripe, or it will be mush by the time we get it. So what's the solution? We need to eat all the plant-based foods we can to make up for the lack of nutrients. But we also need to do everything we can to get our fruits and veggies in as fresh as possible. So once upon a time, fruits and vegetables were seasonal, and you could only get certain fruits and veggies at certain times of year, and then they would take them out. An apple grown 10 miles away and an apple grown 1,500 miles away are not equal. Even though we seem to be comparing apples to apples, it's better to go something that is in season than is out of season. And then he goes on to say, even frozen fruits and vegetables, especially if organic, are preferred to unfrozen produce that has traveled great distances. Isn't that crazy to hear? So I just wanted to share that. And he talks about starting an organic garden is a great way to get fresh food. Grow it at home or nearby without chemicals. Pick it at its peak and eat it 5 minutes later, if not right off the stem. Even a single tree or the smallest patch of dirt can yield a lot of produce and herbs, enough to make a genuine difference in our well-being, and it reconnects with us with our food. We're bound to take more care preparing and eating something we've raised ourselves. Growing our food is a great way of taking more responsibility for our health. A final way to make sure we're getting fresh vegetables is to eat the sprout instead of the vegetable itself. As we said before, the sprout almost always has a much higher nutrient content than a full-grown produce. Isn't that crazy? I just wanted to share that tip with you, and I wanted to encourage you to go out and get this book, SUPERLIFE. The creator of Shakeology, Darren Aline, wrote it. I am just starting it, but I thought that was crazy to read. It's really interesting how nutrients are being just stripped, and how processed food is just taking over, and we don't want that. So this book is great. Go out and get it, and if you can grow yourself an organic garden, go for it. I'm super pumped. We have peach trees, and we have grape vines, and we have tomato plants, and now I'm like all about going and getting more stuff for my garden. So all right guys, that is my tip for you today. Have a great day.